There can be only one podcast, and may it be the Prince of the Universe. Hi, folks. I'm Matt.
And this is Heath.
Hey, Heath. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me back.
Yeah, well, this is great. We had a great conversation last week about drinks.
Exceptional.
And we weren't done.
By
now,
far.
I know Wes is going to be upset because I'm sure he had a lot to say about teas and stuff like that and Cokes and stuff. But we got other things to talk about here when it comes to drinks. And one is, I want to get real quick because we were kind of stepping into this topic, but just juices. Do you drink orange juice with Diet Coke?
Yes.
Do you drink orange juice on its own?
Only when I'm taking a trip. Never at home.
Why is that when you're taking a trip? Is this tradition? You just...
No.
Honey, hold on. Let me take some vitamin C. This is going to be a big trip here.
Well, it's just like...
Ready.
No, you go to a hotel, you get that free breakfast.
Oh, I got you.
You know, there's the little dispenser.
Yeah.
I will mix orange juice and apple juice.
You'll mix orange juice with everything, it sounds like. Well, I've never mixed orange juice with apple juice either. What's that? Is it...
You can't really tell that much of a difference.
Between what? That and orange juice or that and apple juice? Both?
Either or.
What made you do that? What made you think, I think these two belong in the same cup?
Because I am unorthodox.
2 juices, 1 cup. I'm not even going to try to do that.
Yeah, we're not going. No search, please.
Don't search that on Google, kids.
No, I am, as I was talking about last week, that, I don't drink regular Diet Coke. I got to have something mixed in it. I just like to try different things. I'll tell you another mixed one to do. I like to do, every once in a while, if I'm at a fast food joint or something that I'm actually in it, or even a convenience store. Sometimes I'll do Diet Coke, and I'll add either a little Fanta orange, or I'll add some strawberry.
On fountain drinks, the only thing I've ever mixed is my unsweet tea with some kind of the strawberry, whatever, the raspberry drink or something. I'll do that with a fruit drink like that. But I've never, to my knowledge, mixed colas or juices before.
I mixed Diet Coke and Diet Dr. Pepper.
You're a daring man.
It also
do you have a lab that you do and you mix these things in beakers and just see what they'll taste like?
No, I just try it out. And
you do Mentos and Diet Coke?
No, I'm not going to put my other good eye out. No, I mean, I just, just try something different. It's like, why not?
I mean, I guess so, but I don't think about mixing juices, though. I don't get that crazy with it. Now, I'll be honest, it's weird because we don't do many juices for the kids, oddly enough.
I'll mix cranberry juice in it, too, sometimes. All 3.
Oh, you know what? That's not a bad idea. I should buy cranberry juice and mix that with cola. I bet that would be good.
You know what? I was fixing to say I never tried it before. That's not true. I was at Sonic one day and I said, "What the hell? I'm going to try something different."
I've done it at Sonic, but I don't think cranberry.
I got a Diet Coke with cranberry.
How was it?
Dang good.
Okay.
And they also
I have it at Sonic. I have gotten the blackberry and the raspberry and the peach mix in there, but I've never. Maybe I didn't see cranberry, but I'll get a cranberry one next time.
I tried a cranberry and I actually enjoyed it.
I would buy a cranberry juice and mix it with my. Now you got me thinking. Now you got me. Should I be buying all the juices and start mixing those with my Diet Coke Zero like you do, and just see what kind of concoct? Maybe that's what we need to do. We'll do another podcast,
a taste test
live, where we do a taste test. We bring our Coke Zeros or Diet Coke or whatever, what have you, and then we bring bottles of the juices and we try each juice.
I'm excited.
Okay, that's going to be one of the future ones.
Yes.
It's going to be a live taste test. We're going to rank them all too, by what we think's best.
And you'll know it's live because you'll actually hear us pop the tops.
Yeah, pop the tops, baby. And I mean, I'm sure they make pear juice. I'm talking like
peach juice.
Peach juice. I'll find wherever they can make, and we just need like a little bottle of orange juice or whatever poured in. We just taste, and buy big kegs of this stuff. But I'm interested to see now. Now. That's for another day, but now we're getting excited because this whole talk about drinking.
Let me tell you how to do the taste test.
All right,
just for yourself. One,
please
don't pour a crap load of some flavor into your base, and then if you don't like it, you're just screwed.
Yeah, you're screwed. Yeah, it goes.
So you get a little cup. You put a little OJ in it. You put a little Diet Coke in it.
Yeah.
You let it mix up a little bit. It's going to turn brown.
You swirl.
Yes, it's going to turn brown.
Like a sommelier. You just
I'm telling you, though,
sniff it.
It's good.
Let it air.
Yep. When I was, I don't know, some hotel one time, they had that little dispenser that has the orange juice, apple juice, cranberry. I said, let's see. Let's see what happens. I did it. I liked it. There you go. I mean, it was like
didn't hurt nobody.
Either you're gonna like it, or you're gonna go, this tastes like crap, and you're gonna throw it away.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. We don't. I remember as kids used to drink. I don't know about you, but we used to drink the juice out of the can. You know, the peach in the can.
Peach juice. Heck juice. Yeah.
Pineapple. And the pineapple juice and the pear juice. We used to drink all three of those back in the day. Man, you'd fight over that with your brothers.
You had to.
On who got to drink that peach juice can. That peach juice can was the reason you got peaches in the first place.
Yep. Before we wrap this up, I want to give you my smoothie concoction recipe.
All right, we're moving into smoothies now. That's fine. We're in the smoothie conversation. We shifted to smoothie. Go for it.
So this is my go-to.
You make your own smoothie?
Yes.
Oh, impressive.
Yes. So here's all the ingredients.
Let's go for it. What is this called, by the way? What's the title of this drink?
I don't have a name.
All right, we'll give it a name in a minute. Go ahead.
Yeah, we might have to give a name for it. So frozen strawberries and banana, which you can buy in a bag.
That's great. Excellent.
I have some plant-based protein powder that's vanilla flavored.
Plant-based protein powder. Keep going.
Yep, which is vanilla flavored. I also put in ground flaxseed.
Where do you find that?
Walmart.
Oh, okay.
You can find it anywhere. Peach juice.
Oh,
if I don't have peach juice, I will use apple juice.
Oh, my goodness.
Almond milk.
Okay.
Of unsweetened, vanilla-flavored almond milk.
Okay. Unsweetened.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's got the vanilla in it, so it's still sweet.
Got it.
I think that's it. And then I will put a heaping spoonful of peanut butter in it.
Whoa!
Yes.
That came out of left field there.
Well, remember we talked about I didn't like, peanut butter and whatever. One day the jar of peanut butter was sitting there and I was like,
what? Come on in.
Let me see what this is. Yeah, let me see what this is going to taste like. I put a spoonful in. You can, no matter how much peanut butter you put in, you're going to taste it.
Yeah.
Mix it all up in a blender, and there you go.
Heaven, right?
Had one today.
There you go. He's heaven. There you go.
there
it is. He's heaven. You got the thing. I'm glad you brought some for me to try.
Sorry.
But this will be next time.
Yep, that's a morning drink.
I'll try the tea and I'll try a smoothie.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I need. So, real quick, the missus used to go to Smoothie King all the time. Back on Fridays, $5 Fridays.
I still do that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, that used to be her theme back when we lived in Monroe. And for some reason, now that we're in West Monroe.
It's right there.
I know. Oh, there's one around the corner from us?
Yes.
Shut up.
It's right there by Nukes.
No way.
Yes.
Oh, I never see it.
Right there by
no, I know what you're talking about.
That little GameStop place is right there.
Shut up. There's one in there? I didn't know that.
No, it's right next door to it.
I did not know that.
And then if you look...
I never see it. I never look that way.
And then right behind it is that road where Nukes is.
I know where that is. Wow.
And I have a drive-through.
I didn't know that either. Well, I don't know why the missus isn't going to get one, but she always used to get one on Fridays, or she just made me go get
free
one on
upsize
Fridays.
Friday.
Yep. Free upsize is what it is now, huh?
Yep. If
All
you
right.
get you can ask for a 20 ounce and
Get
tell
the
me on the
medium
upside
price.
and get it for get up to a 32 ounce one.
Well, there you go. That's a good deal. Which one do you get at the Smoothie King?
My favorite of all time was Power Punch Plus.
And they got rid of that?
Nope, still there.
Okay, but now
I still
you're saying
love it,
something
and then
else.
I'll get all those enhancers in it. Like I'll get a Pure
protein.
Recharges, which is like a caffeine boost, and then I'll get an energy boost, and then if I need a little help, I'll get some probiotic or some fiber. But then all of a sudden, I decided to try something different.
Look at you!
So
And they say you don't do anything exciting.
yes,
Telling
so I tried the Peanut Power Plus.
I hear that is delicious.
You can either get it like that, or you can add chocolate, or you can get one that's strawberry.
My buddy adds the chocolate. He said that's his
Holy
favorite.
moly! And I tried the strawberry just for the heck of it the other day. Killer.
Killer, huh?
Killer.
Killer. He said the chocolate peanut butter one was his favorite.
Ooh.
By far. He says just too good.
It is. It really is.
Wow.
It really is.
I'll have to go then. A lot of places to go when I get off the diet. One would be Smoothie King. Who knew?
Mm-hmm.
To go to that Smoothie King and apologize for not acknowledging their existence for the past 2 years.
Yeah, it's so bad that I have the app, and then I have like my card tied to it, so I have like that preloaded. Every time it gets below a certain amount, it'll put more back on it for me.
Oh, whoa! Is there a rewards program? You get like the 7th one free or something?
They do a point system, and then you'll get you'll all of a sudden you'll get a little reward thing that's, I think it's $1 or $2 off.
Okay.
You know, and then you just move the little cursor thing over it, and then once they scan the little QR code off your phone, it'll take it off the balance.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, so like a $11 smoothie, you can get it for $9.
Oh, right on then. There you go.
Yep.
There you go. A couple bucks off, save a couple bucks.
And I got a free one for my birthday.
Oh.
Can't beat that.
How special was that?
Well, I forgot.
No! Did you lose it?
I lost it. I was bummed.
Oh, that is a bummer. Well, there's so much going on your birthday though. It's hard to remember everything.
That was only 2 weeks ago.
Why? Usually they keep that thing open for like a month. They didn't let you keep it.
I don't know. Now you got me looking.
Yeah, go check and see because you got to get one tomorrow if you're still on there.
I thought it was. Who knows?
While you're looking that up, you mentioned. It's funny you mentioned something about frozen bananas. Me and my brother were talking about. Do you remember the frozen bananas? You used to order them, get them chocolate dipped frozen bananas. Sometimes with peanuts rolled on them.
I thought that was from that show Arrested Development. Is that a real thing?
That was a real thing back in the day. Eat your frozen chocolate dipped banana, or with or without nuts. I like the one with nuts. My brother said he never did.
I'm not a big
frozen banana guy.
I don't like
except for your smoothies.
I don't like to eat bananas. Period.
Except for smoothies.
If it's all blended up.
Yeah.
Something about the texture of a banana just bothers me. It does. Like certain foods, like the texture of it, you're just like,
okay, maybe. But my little boy, who you met tonight, is the biggest fan of bananas. When he sees that big pyramid of them at Walmart, he does what I call the banana dance. He goes, "Nanas, nanas," and he just shakes his fist and does like this and rocks back and forth. And we've got to get 2 bags or else. And he could eat a whole bunch, is that what they call bunch?
Yeah.
Of bananas. He could eat them, just sit them to eat all day.
Now, I used to eat them when I was little, but for some odd reason, I don't like the texture now. But I do like banana pudding if it doesn't have the bananas in it.
I love banana pudding, but I also, every once in a while, I'll slice a banana in my Cheerios. I love me some Cheerios.
My dad and mom and all of them do it. I'm like, nah.
No, I love a banana in my Cheerios. It's just almost where it should be, almost. Okay, so I'm back, and we got to get back on the subject of drinks, though. We're getting off topic to boring things. We got to talk about drinks now. Are you a coffee drinker?
Not daily.
Okay. I don't drink at all.
Before the London fog, I would get like a raspberry mocha latte.
Oh, whoa, you.
Yeah. My dad drinks straight black.
Wow, really?
And
that is some hardcore stuff there.
I have watched him drink straight black coffee in 115-degree weather, standing outside.
Oh man!
Yeah, no, I'm not even joking. I'm like, I've tried to do black coffee and I can't do it. But I will tell you this: my grandmother got me hooked on coffee when I was little.
Really, your grandmother?
Yep. So
she made you coffee.
She would make me coffee, but it was more milk and sugar.
I was gonna say a lot of times it's a milk sugar with a little dash of coffee in there.
It was more milk and sugar.
My wife does that for the kids. She'll give them milk and sugar and put a dab of coffee in it.
Yep, and she spoiled me and would, I would go. She lived with us her entire life, so she had her own room in one wing of the house, and
okay.
I would wake up and I'd go in her room and she'd be in there watching Good Morning Arklamiss or something like that, and then
come on in.
She'd she'd go get me a cup of coffee.
There you go. Look at that.
I'd sit there with it.
Look
So
at that.
anyway, then that went away when I got older. Maybe like in like junior high or something. I didn't touch coffee for years, probably until college or something like that again, and then still didn't really do it because it's when I was in college. I mean, there wasn't no Starbucks around here. There wasn't a coffee house here that I remember. And then of course when the Starbucks thing hit huge in the 2000s, then I started trying them again, and you know, if it's got a flavor in it, I'll pretty much drink it. But I will drink them hot and cold. I don't mind cold coffees or whatever.
I never got into coffee. I tried. They said, "Oh, when you get to college, you're gonna drink coffee."
No,
everyone told me that.
I didn't,
because back then, if you remember, and a lot of people don't know this, but back then in the '90s, there was no thing as an energy drink when we were growing up. There were no energy drinks. You drank Mountain Dew. You drank coffee. There was no Red Bull even back then.
The closest thing to an energy drink would have been Gatorade.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But we didn't have, because coffee was your energy, how you got the extra caffeine kick. And I just couldn't taste. I mean, I got the chocolate mocha, whatever. I got the whatever, the cream latte and everything. I just don't like the taste of it. Love the smell. Think the smell is great. Have 3 brothers that are baristas, certified baristas. They're official coffee makers. And one of them's kind of chill, but the other 2 are big coffee snobs. They don't. There's a lot of coffee. They won't drink your horse swill.
Right.
Coffee. They'll say no. They brought their own coffee with them in a mug because they knew if they want coffee, they're going to make their own at home, which has this big nice system. But
which I do on a smaller scale, making my own tea.
Well, my wife really wanted one of those nice espresso makers, so Black Friday they had one on sale.
Yep.
So I got one, and it's still sitting on the desk counter to this day. So, just like a lot of the. But anyway.
Well, that is an art.
Well, yeah.
Because you don't want that.
Why do we buy it? Is my
you don't want
question.
that thing burning the heck out of you.
No, you don't. You don't. That's true. But the thing is, though, I just never got into coffee, and it just didn't appeal to me. So.
I love the smell of coffee.
I love this. I think the smell is nice.
I love the smell of coffee like I love the smell of going into a tobacco shop, like a cigar store.
Oh, you like some cigar?
Not Smoker's Paradise.
Okay.
I'm talking a tobacco store.
For anyone who doesn't know, Smoker's Paradise is like the gas station
Yes.
of retail smoking outlets.
Yes.
It is not a paradise.
I don't think it's not here anymore, but over off North 18th there was the Tobacconist. Do you remember that? It used to be. It was right there by the old Cardco. Remember when Cardco?
In that
the
the
little
Murray
strip.
Place Shopping Center.
Yes.
Wow.
Right, like two places down from them was a place called the Tobacconist.
Yeah,
and
by
even
the bookstore.
yes,
Yeah.
and even when I was
remember that
in
now.
like elementary and junior high,
Dang.
I would walk in there just to smell and look around. And of course, the
Dang.
guys wondering why the heck I'm in there, but I was just like, I just want to look.
I'm looking for my dad, something for Father's Day.
Yeah. So, yeah.
His birthday. Wow. Okay. So, anyway, all right. So coffee. Overall, you don't drink it today? It's a past drink, or every once in a while you'll have coffee?
Every blue moon.
And what do you have in your coffee every blue moon?
It's gonna be
Vanilla,
it's gonna be the
cream,
raspberry
honey.
mocha. Raspberry mocha.
Oh, okay, it's gonna be raspberry mocha.
Or I've done a mocha with Irish cream.
Okay.
That was pretty good.
Well, 'tis the season for Irish cream, so yes. Guess that's the thing. Okay, shifting gears to our other drink. So this is just such a bountiful topic. We could probably have a 10-episode series on it, but we're trying to squeeze it into 2 here.
It's for you, Wes.
I know. Wes demanded that we have this conversation. So let's thank our sponsor, Wes,
Yes.
for encouraging this conversation to take place. So the next one we got here is energy drinks. We've already kind of brushed the topic, but I want to address it now. Do you do an energy drink?
I'll do some every once in a while. You touched on something earlier. I never thought about energy drinks not being around when I was younger.
We didn't have them back then.
Yeah, never
Surge,
even thought
we
about
had,
it.
Super.
I mean, the closest thing you had to getting some energy drink was if you pop some No-Dos.
That's really at the truck stop.
Yes.
They sold them.
That's
Yeah.
what that and coffee is what kept people studying, cramming for exams.
No dose, and there was another like it was caffeine pills, the ones that Jesse Spano got addicted to.
Boom.
Those were the ones that they sold us as kids. I mean, seriously, that's all we had back then.
You didn't know there was going to be a Saved by the Bell reference.
Boom!
I like
I'm
it.
so excited. I
That was
just can't hide it.
That was a good episode.
That was a good episode.
But anyway, no. So, I like the 0-calorie ones or the ones that have like 10 calories.
That's the only ones I drink too.
I tried Red Bull when it first came out, and it was the big thing.
Yeah.
Nasty. To this
Nasty.
day, it's still
that
nasty.
came out. Well, for me, it was like mid 2000s when that started coming out. I think.
I remember
or when we started seeing it a lot.
I remember seeing it at Daiquiri Cafe.
Well, I remember I drank one. I'd only drink them if I had to drive home.
that-
If I was
yeah.
driving from Baton Rouge at night, I'd drink one. But I thought it was the nastiest thing.
It's
and
tough.
I still don't like. I mean, yeah, if that's the only thing, or in the gas station where I'm driving, maybe. But nowadays, I'm smart enough to have my own supply of zero carb ones. I used to drink Bang a lot until they got sued by Coca-Cola, who bought them out of the
I don't
lawsuit.
know if I ever had that one. I like the Monsters.
Monsters one.
The Monsters, it's a purple can that's only got like 10 calories in
There
it.
you go.
It's a 0 sugar one.
Yeah, I do the zero
really
sugar
good.
ones. The Ghost is really good, and I got
There's one that tastes like a gummy bear. White gummy bear.
oh, I don't know.
Can't remember who makes that one.
A lot of they make different ones. Now they're all over the place now, but I make sure to have a little pack because I used to only drink it when I was on road trips. Because on road trips when it's getting to late evening
Yeah.
and nighttime, that for some reason that's when I'm from 7 p.m. in the summer to 9. That's when I'm going to wreck. After 9, I'm good.
No, not
But
me.
for some reason, after we've stopped for dinner and we're driving
Yeah.
back and the sun's going down, that's when I'm falling asleep. That's the worst time for me. So I make sure to bring an energy drink. And this used to be all I used to drink. But then I had kids.
Right.
And, once the two other twins started sleeping and we started sleeping, I didn't drink caffeine drinks anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't drink energy drinks anymore. But now, guess what? Last night, I'm sitting before you with 4.5 hours of sleep because those two knuckleheads woke up every other hour. They took turns tag teaming. And it's hard to get back to bed after you've been up, changing a diaper and then feeding them and then putting them in the crib and having to wash the bottle out and then refill it for the next crew because you know it's going to happen again, and then you're trying to get all comfy back in your bed, but you're
That's tough.
15-20 minutes removed from that bed and it's hard to go back to sleep even though you're dead tired,
And then you finally fall back asleep, and then
40 minutes later it starts over again, the
Yeah.
vicious cycle of Groundhog's Day.
Yes.
And it's not every night, and some nights I've been avoiding having one, and when I drink one I granny sip it. A lot of people know that I just granny sip one.
I don't.
I
drink it like alcohol. I power it.
Yeah, I did have one, and I don't drink one late at night. I don't drink one after lunch. That's a big no-no for me. I can't have one. My wife bought me one just to be nice. She bought me one. She came home at 6 p.m. Brought me one. I went, yeah, I was going to say that for tomorrow. You think I'm crazy drinking? You don't feed a
Don't do
gremlin
that
after
to me.
midnight. You don't give me energy drinks after 2 p.m.
That doesn't do it to me. Let me give you a tidbit of information since you were talking about coffee.
Go for it.
Coffee makes me sleepy.
Really? So the exact opposite for caffeine.
Opposite. We
Wow.
used to go to the bookstore at 8 or 9 at night after we had went out to eat somewhere or whatever, and we'd all be sitting around and we'd all have our coffee drinks or whatever. And as soon as I got that sucker finished, here come the yawns. It's the weirdest
Wow.
thing. My friend, some other friends was like, I don't know anybody that coffee makes them sleepy. That it hypes them up.
Doesn't give everyone the same impact. So I guess I can see that.
Yep.
Yeah, with myself, I used to only take it when I was on the road, and then eventually when the kids start going to bed all through the night, like they've done that a couple of nights here and there, and I was like, oh, you know what? I don't need an energy drink today because I'm well rested. But if I'm up at work or I'm up doing something else, and I like different drinks. I like the sour ones. They have a Sour Patch Kid one. I love that one, and a sour apple one.
I do not. Okay, if you want to talk about any drink with sour in it, count me out.
I love sour. See, even those, they stopped making them, but Kool-Aid had those sour shot I still have one in my cabinet because it's so good, but they're out of print now. And so just like your Dodger buddy, I stocked up on them, and I have one. I need to go ahead and drink it now. I'm sure those things don't expire till 2025, but I need to go ahead and drink it now because I'm just saving on to it because I know when I take those last 6 packets, that'll be it for me.
No sours. Let me go back and tell you my favorite kid drink, and to this day, if I see it, I'm going to drink it, regardless if it's got calories in it or not. High C Orange.
High C Orange. They don't make High C's anymore, do they?
They do, and the little.
Oh, okay.
What do you call those?
Kid-sized cartons?
Little kid-sized cartons. When I was little, they used to make it in these big cans.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Hell, I'd pop the top, just drink it out of the can.
Did you ever drink Tang?
Yes.
Wow, I did too.
Tang was one of those, if you didn't put enough in it, it was too watery tasting. If you put too much, it was too tart. So you had to get it just right.
My grandmother used to make a tea and mix it with Tang.
No, that would
Now,
probably be good.
it's actually very good, and it's every Christmas my mom still makes that. So I'm going to get you some of that powder when she brings it to me.
Never eat a spoonful of Tang powder.
No,
it doesn't taste good.
Ooh, concentrated, not good.
But here's the deal on my High C going back to that.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
The only place that I know that you can get it, McDonald's.
They sell High C, huh?
On the fountain.
Shut up.
So
do you get you some High C when you go?
I get a large High C Orange. If I'm going to get my cheeseburger and nuggets, I am getting, that is the one thing where I'll go, I'm not getting a Diet Coke today.
My goodness.
It is so good.
It's so good.
But because it's a high calorie drink, I don't drink it. But
you take it in
once, maybe once
it's
every 3 months or 4 months or something. But if for some odd reason we happen to somebody wants to go to McDonald's,
I'm at a crossroads of questions here because these are both tied to what you just said there.
All right.
So we'll go with the orange stuff. Did you ever drink Sunny D growing up?
Sunny D.
We did. It wasn't that big of a deal for us. I mean, we drank it, but it was like
Sunny D was kind of on. I was kind of getting older when it came out, I think.
Okay.
And plus, we had Tang and High C, so the Sunny D, I didn't like the taste of it.
Yeah, I thought it was all right, but we never craved it. So
no.
I was just wondering, since you liked High C, if Sunny D, which is, I know they're different, but it's the same genre of an orange drink.
Yep.
All right.
Fanta Orange.
Okay, that was my next question.
Fanta Orange over Sunkist.
Okay, over Sunkist. Okay. I haven't had Sunkist in a while.
And that just goes back to that's old school for me. When Fanta used to be in the bottles.
Yeah, I got you.
And you could get it. Fanta Orange, super, super cold. Yes, sir.
Okay, so my other question was geared toward McDonald's. I do not ever recall having a Shamrock Shake before. I know it comes out, but for years, whenever I'd go, before kids, it was during McRib season where they didn't have the Shamrock Shake. When they have the Shamrock Shake, which is usually now, I don't go to McDonald's. And even when I did as a kid, I don't think I ever ordered one. Have you ever had a Shamrock Shake?
Never had one.
As epic as these are, I'd say they're under the McRib in popularity for exclusive McDonald's,
Honestly, I don't even recall those. So
They were around back in the day. It's a green shake. I don't know if it's just vanilla with green food dye. I've never had one before, but I told my nephew when I get off the diet, he and I are going to have one on St. Patty's Day.
I wonder what it does taste like.
I don't know, but
is it mint chocolate chip?
I have no idea. That's why I was asking you But it's kind of weird because this has been one of the seasonal staples for McDonald's for years, and I've never tried it.
That one's passed me by.
Yeah, I've never tried. In fact, I didn't even know it was still around until someone told me, "Oh yeah, they have it I get it every March." I went, really? But the thing is, though, when do I go to McDonald's? Well, now the answer is now they have kids. It's at least every couple of weeks.
Right.
We're going to McDonald's. We went to McDonald's last week and took them. But
you're just going to have to see the commercial one day, and
I guess. But I don't even watch commercials anymore. But all right, so we could go on we could have an anthology of these, but we're going to wait because we're going to do the live mixed drink one. I like that idea.
I left one out.
Oh, go ahead.
Fresca.
Oh, Fresca. Okay.
Fresca
That's pretty
was
high
good.
tiered?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we getting toward the end?
We're at the end.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you, I want to give you my philosophy on mixing drinks.
Please.
Some people are creatures of habit, and they stay with one thing, and they're never going to change. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to do that. So when it comes to whether it's...
Like to live wild on the edge. So
I mean, if you're going to talk drink wild side, yeah. But anyway, it's like, what's it going to hurt if you try something different?
Yeah.
You might find out that you like something. So if you put a little, orange juice in your Coke or whatever, or you try the vanilla with this and that, whatever. So what? You don't like it? Don't get it again. But don't shortchange yourself on something that might be good.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Good words of wisdom there. We'll leave it on that. Folks, thanks again. My apologies to Wes. I know he wanted to be a part of this. Unfortunately, he couldn't, but I'm sure we'll catch him back next time.
That was for you.
On Princes of the Universe.